ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ. We are discussing self-study report preparation. We have already discussed how to write the executive summary. Executive summary is a descriptive one which is to be written in the simple, effective and influencing way. Now the next part of the self-study report is profile of the institution and extended profile of the institution. Profile of the institution is very simple. Whatever the information institution is already having, only those informations are sought by the NAAC format. We already know that hard copies are not required, only the soft copies are to be prepared. And we have to fill up the format provided by the NAAC in the NAAC portal. Now, actually in the profile of the institution, the simple things in the sense, name of the institution is there, the where it is situated, the city, its website information you have to provide. Then there is an information required about whether the college is affiliated or constituent college, name of the principal, name of the vice principal, name of the IQAC coordinator, name of the principal. Along with that one, you have to give the mobile number and the telephone number with a STD code, and you have to give the email IDs of principal, vice principal and IQAC coordinator. That is as far as the contact details is concerned. The university to which the college is affiliated, whether it is a affiliated college or a constituent college, these things you will be knowing. Affiliated college means most of the colleges are affiliated, and constituent college means university will be having a college attached to university itself. Whole administration will be by the university, and that one is said to be a constituent college. Now one example I can give in nearby us, Karnataka University is having a constituent college, Karnataka Science College, Karnataka Arts College, like that some of the colleges, they are said to be constituent colleges. Like that the information about the institution is whether it is a college with potential for excellence, and then the information is whether it is a co-education, men, only women, and they are also asking the campus. What is the total campus area in meters? What is the build-up area in meters? So all these informations we are having. The location also, there is one question regarding the location. Like location in the sense whether it is urban, semi-urban, rural, tribal, or it is in the hilly area. Like that, they want a specific location, and these things also we can mention. About the institution, such questionnaires are there. Then the questionnaire is on faculty. How many faculty are there? How many professors are there? How many associate professors, assistant professors, and regarding the non-teaching staff also, that is regarding the office staff. How many are sanctioned posts? How many are recruited? How many are recruited by the management? So like that, the information is sought about the faculty. That is about the qualification and their number. And they are asking whether the number of the permanent faculty, permanent teachers, number of the temporary teachers, number of the visiting faculty also. They are also asking the information about the departments. How many departments are there, and number of the programs which the college is having. Programs means BA, BSc, BCom, MA, MSc, MCom, it may be BPA, BCA, like that, which are the programs there in the college. And they are also seeking the information about the how many courses are there. So every program is having the courses, total number of courses they are asking. And in the same fashion, they are also asking the information about the students enrollment, the intake capacity, how many admissions have taken place year wise. previous 4 or 5 years information they are seeking, and accordingly the information is to be provided in that format. They are also asking the admissions as per the reservation. Whether you are following the central government reservation, state government reservation, or the university reservation, whether the admissions have taken place as per the reservation guidelines, reservation conditions or not. To verify that one, they are also seeking the information about the reservation during the admissions. And they are also asking for the UGC recognition, like 12B and 2F. So if you are having a UGC recognition, you have to mention that UGC recognition also. In this fashion, about the students, about the faculty, about the institution, they are also seeking the information of the IQAC. If the college is already accredited earlier, the date of formation of the IQAC. Then they are asking the previous information about the grades. The first cycle, the date and its grade. The second cycle, the date and the grade. Like that, all the cycles, previous cycles which are institutions accredited, and you have to provide the grades also. They are also seeking the information about the submission of the AQAR. Submission of the AQAR is made mandatory now. We know it already. The previous 4 AQARs, the date of the submission, whether you have submitted or not, that information also you have to provide in this format. Are these not the information which everyone knows? And in the institution, whole of this information is available. And otherwise what happens if we do not go through the format? Totally I have gone. In the format there are totally 22 questionnaires, 22 statements may be there, and whatever I have briefed, so these 22 questionnaires contain. And when you come to know the briefing, now it may be clear that these are all the routine things which the profile of the institution is sought by the NAAC. Then comes the extended profile of the institution. In the extended profile, they are seeking the information in the numbers. In the statistical data, they are seeking in the tabular form. So different numbers to student strength, faculty strength, the program strength, and the number of the classrooms in the institution, and the number of computers in the institution. They are seeking in the numbers. That becomes a extended profile of the institution. So this is what is there regarding the part 3 and part 2 and part 3. First one is executive summary, second one is profile of the institution, and third one is extended profile of the institution. Friends, these are all very simple things, and this work can be entrusted to 1 or 2 faculty. Every year you should update these things. Suppose your institution has accredited 3 years back, prepare all the information of the 3 years now only. If your institution is accredited 2 years back, keep it ready annually. And last year only, if it is accredited, start now. And some of the documents they are seeking. For example, if there is a recognition by the UGC, documents like 12B and 2F, those documents you have to keep them ready. To show the exact strength of the students, you have to get the approved list from the university, and you have to scan and upload that one at the time of submitting the self-study report. So such of the documents are, when it is established, at that time whatever the certificate is there, those certificates. If there are those number of PhD holders, get all the PhD certificates, keep them for uploading. In this fashion, documentation is also important. Collect all these things, make it very easy, distribute among you, and it is nothing is difficult in this process. So keep this one ready. And my next video will be on AQAR, Annual Quality Assurance Report. So that is the need of the hour, because 31st May of this year is the last date for the submission. I will be releasing that video shortly. So wish you all the very best of luck, and I thank the NAAC who has provided a wonderful website from which I have referred. I thank you all, and once again I wish you all the very best of luck. Namaskara. Good day.